for whom it looks like great things await in the game. Well, Jugen Klopp's achieved great things at Liverpool. And this passionate man, this man with fire in his belly, the man from the Black Forest in Germany who came to England and he gave us our cake and he let us eat it time and time again.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. So yeah, before we even speak about everything else, I just want to say shout out to Jugen Klopp. I mean, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I think I can speak to everyone when I say we were all emotional when Klopp was celebrating his farewell at the Antfield. I mean, that was just emotional to see. That was just heartbreaking. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I'm a football fan. So to me, it's just like, yo, so we're never going to see Jugen Klopp ball. We are never going to see that. As for Jugen Klopp, he's done so much for Liverpool. I mean, he won them the league, he won them the UEFA Champions League, the Club World Cup, and the League Cups. I mean, that's a successful career for me. For me, I think he did well. I know some of you are gonna say, "Oh, he won the league once in the last 9 years." I mean, how many times have your team won the league? I mean, except if you're a Man City fan. But yeah, shout out to Jugen Klopp, man, and for the fact that he brought excitement back to the Premier League with the Pep and Klopp era. I think that was the best seasons of football in general. I mean, we've seen history, man. Liverpool finishing a point below Manchester City. I mean, that was so great. That was just great on its own. I even saw Pep being a little bit teary when they mentioned Klopp and telling him about his farewell. I saw him a little bit teary and stuff. But yeah, man, shout out to Jugen Klopp. As a football fan, I just wanna say thank you. Thank you for making us watch good football. Thank you for making the Premier League exciting again. Yeah, it's a pity, man. He couldn't leave with a major trophy, yeah, but okay, yes, a Carabao Cup, but it's not a major trophy. For me, at least they could have won the FA Cup, at least for me, you know, because the Europa was impossible by Leverkusen and the Champions League. Okay, they were not in the Champions League, but yeah. So the FA Cup was a good send-off for Klopp for me, because the league was never going to Liverpool. So yeah, man, shout out to Jugen Klopp, and yeah, man, I wish him all the best in his future. I think from now on, he should just coach countries, bro. I mean, I don't think there will be any club that would suit him better than Liverpool, you know? So for me, I think he should just look for countries and just start coaching countries now. But yeah, man, shout out to him, and yeah, until we see him again.
I think now it's time to have a break, think, reflect, and please keep pushing, keep inspiring this team. Don't be satisfied, because we want much more than that, and we're gonna get it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know, guys, yesterday I wanted to shoot after the games, but hey, man, yesterday was just. It was just heavy. It was just sad. It was just an emotional day, especially if you were Liverpool, Arsenal, and yeah, and that's it. If you were Liverpool and Arsenal fan, it was just an emotional day, man. So yesterday, Arsenal were playing their final game of the season, and yeah, it was a very, very, very interesting game. It was a game where we could have won the title, you know, but it was never in our hands. So yeah, man. So the game ended in a 2-1 win to Arsenal, with goals coming from Kai Havertz and Tomiyasu, you know. And then we got the own goal from Declan Rice, which Everton led. Okay, Everton led first with Declan Rice getting an own goal, putting the own goal. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm just, man, I'm in pain. I didn't even script myself for this video. I was just, let me just say what I have to say, because yeah, man, my heart is not okay, man. I mean, first thing, I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the boys. I think they really gave it out there all. There's nothing else they could have done. I mean, we needed 3 points, but 3 points was not enough for the day, So yeah, to highlight the Arsenal game, I think Arsenal they didn't play the football they were playing all season long. I think Everton had a clear mindset to just like stay back and catch Arsenal on the counter, which it could have worked 2-3 times, because we were playing a highly, and I think Saliba and Gabriel were on the other half of the field. I mean, it was a game full of so many chances. We created so many chances. As usual, we just didn't convert those chances. I mean, there was a chance where Trossard got from the left-hand side. I think he wanted to square the ball, but then the keeper, Pickford got it first and stuff like that. So I wouldn't blame my team for trying, man. I wouldn't blame them. I mean, the boys showed some hang. I mean, the for the fact that we had to depend on West Ham to win the league. I think after City scored the first goal, I think the mood changed at Emirates Stadium. The mood changed completely at the Emirates. The fans were just dead, man. You could just tell that on the other side it's just not looking good, I think that affected the players psychologically, because they could just see from the fans, with, okay, Cities might be one up, because it was dead. Even though we were attacking, playing good football, but we were not energized. Yeah, man, I don't know what to say, guys. Football is just painful. Football is just painful, man. This sport is just painful, especially when you are like a diehard fan like me. The sport is just painful. Yesterday was just so painful. I wanted to shoot immediately yesterday and at least drop early today, but I just couldn't, man. I was just stuttering. I was so hurt, Mvana. Like, I was so hurt. I mean, I've never seen my club lift the Premier League, But like 2004, 2005, I was like 5 years old, so I wouldn't count that, So I thought for the first time, first time, I'm gonna see my club lift the Premier League trophy. Even though, we went to the Everton game with 0% chance, but 100% hope, Like I said, guys, it's the hope that kills you, man. But yeah, man, all in all, the boys gave it all. There's nothing the boys could have done more. I mean, they tried, man. They tried. Even though we can look back at the old games and say, this is where we lost the points. This is where we lost the league. The boys couldn't do anything much more, man. So, yeah, man, we go again next year. And hopefully, man, we can just secure the Premier League title next year. But highlighting the game, I think it was a good game, interesting game. It was a game full of so many chances in terms of Arsenal, but we could convert the chances, and Everton scored first. I think yesterday's game was just affected by the City game, even though the players didn't know, but the mood around the Emirates Stadium, you could tell it's not looking good on the other side. So yeah, it was a very emotional game yesterday. Everton scored first, a free kick by an Everton player, and Declan Rice deflected the ball straight into the opposite side of David Raya, and Everton led first. But I was proud of the response that we got from Arsenal, with Tomiyasu equalizing immediately 3 minutes after the first goal by Everton. Arsenal equalized, and immediately after Arsenal equalized, West Ham pulled one back, and I think it was towards the halftime, and that glimmer of hope was there. That slight chance of hope was just there, bro. I was like, yes, because I was watching the game with my boys, and I was like, yes, bro. this could happen, but yeah, man. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Yeah, and then second half, Arsenal scored a late winner at the 88th minute. Kai Havertz. Odegaard, man, you see that attack. Odegaard, if there was no Kai Havertz there, Odegaard could have wasted that chance from the get-go. Because I was mad to Odegaard what he did there. Because he missed. He missed a very, very good chance. So yeah, man, the game ended in a 2-1 win, which was not enough to secure the Premier League title. I think Declan Rice didn't have a good game yesterday. I didn't think he was committing so many fouls, you could tell it was his first Premier League title hunt, and it just didn't end well, Odegaard was magnificent despite that chance he had. I think he was fantastic. Martinelli. I think Martinelli had a good game. He had a good game, sharp, but there were a couple of moments where he was just not him, man. He was just not him. But for me, I would give him a solid 8 out of 10 on yesterday's performance. He was not that bad. Like I said, guys, he's gonna bounce back. And yesterday we saw a glimpse of the old Martinelli, Yeah. Shout out to Jugen Timber. Man, that was the highlight for me. It was good to see him back. And you saw when he was back, it was okay. He was making some good turns, some lovely passes, good turns, eating up the spaces. Shout out to Jugen Timber, man. I think it felt like a new signing for me. It felt like a new guy coming into the squad, because the last game he played was on the first game of the season against Nottingham Forest when he picked up that ACL injury, man. And yeah, he missed the whole season. And to see him back in the Arsenal squad fully fit, it was a highlight for me. I think as Arsenal fans, we should just be proud of that, Can't wait to see him next year. Yeah, man, it was a good game all in all. David Raya, there was a save that he made, bro. World class. I think he showed us why he deserved the Castrol goalkeeper of the season, man. World class goalkeeper. Perfect. Who else? Saliba, of course. Party played well yesterday. Yeah, I really loved Party yesterday. And Trossard was quiet yesterday. He didn't do much for me. And yeah, man, the boys tried, man. Like I said, there's nothing they could have done more. Instead of looking back to that Villa game, I think that's where we all lost the title. But then, we had hope. And yeah, it wasn't enough. We'll bounce back next season, and I'm pretty sure we can go all the way next season, with the transfer window coming up, boost the squad, get more players in, and be ready, man, be ready. I mean, the squad is young, the boys are young, man, The boys are young, there's still more years to come, But I fully believe that next year Arsenal will win the title, because they know what it takes now to win the title. They know the stake. They know they all have the experience. They just have to take that and go to next season. I think to win the title, you don't need 100 points. I think you need to just at least win 30 games and lose at least 2. I think that would guarantee you a title. If not 2, then 3. I think that would guarantee a title. But man, it was heartbreaking to see the boys, man. Kai Havertz, man. Bro, man. Man, it was bad, bro. Like it was heartbreaking. I couldn't watch all of that, man. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Last season it didn't hit because we threw away the league. I think 4 or 3 games to go. So we went to the last game knowing it was okay. We lost the league on to next season. But this season, bro, It's the hope that killed us, man. It's the hope that killed us. And yeah, man, Arteta needs to just bring the players in that we need and go again next season, man. But as for me, I'm very proud of the boys. I'm very proud of the boys. And yeah, man, on to the next season.